The biggest impact, like I was talking before, has been price point. I think I've seen a 66% reduction in the US and a 70% reduction in my cost operating each month, which is absolutely fantastic.
Welcome and good day, everyone. My name is Andy Steinke. I'm the Vice President for Partner Development here at BCM One and your host for today's customer story. For the past 12 months or so, we've had the pleasure of working with North Highland, a leading change management and transformation consulting agency out of Atlanta, Georgia. We first got engaged in 2024 to help design and deploy a global ubiquitous voice solution powered by Microsoft Teams. Today, we had the pleasure of Jason LePage joining us from North Highland to share his perspective, and also our own Chris Muggleston, account executive, to share his from within the walls of BCM One. Jason, welcome. Thank you for your time and your business partnership. Do you mind sharing with the audience a little bit more about North Highland and what your role is within the company?
Yeah, thanks. I'm Jason LePage. I'm the Director of Infrastructure at North Highland. We are a leading change and transformation consultancy. We help our clients take their vision for their business needs and turn it into a reality.
I like it. Thank you. And within the context of this discussion and this project, what were the challenges that you saw that led you to take on a project with your voice solution and unified collaborations offer?
It's kind of twofold. We were challenged from a budget perspective. How do we reduce our costs for 2025? And then for me, I was frustrated with the fact that we're a global company and I have four different solutions for my telecom space. It was very difficult to manage. My users were frustrated and my engineers were extremely frustrated too.
Excellent. Thank you. What made you choose Microsoft Teams Operator Connect out of all the different opportunities to choose platforms out there?
Well, North Highland's a Microsoft shop. We've been a Microsoft shop. We were an early adopter of Teams. Our users are extremely familiar with it. They do Teams calls from person to person. So adding the PSTN portion of it into their team space was just like an easy thing to do. All it did was just add a dial pad. So it just made the most sense.
Excellent. We hear that a lot. Speaking of that, inviting Chris, you to the table. You're a tenured professional. You've been in the business for a while, sales engineer, now account executive. Yeah, with regards to the industry and your involvement with clients, why do you think more and more clients are choosing Microsoft Teams for their global voice solution?
Yeah, it's a great question. Thank you. I think if you look at these statistics with Microsoft, you can see that they're obviously leading the charge in the collaboration and phone system space. And I think more and more clients are seeing the value in expanding that application from more of collaboration into phone system feature functionality, really utilizing or having the ability to utilize one application for both services. And really, one application is easier for the IT organization to manage, given the security postures that are heavily looked at today. Less applications, better, tighter security policies.
Excellent. Let's go back a little bit to the beginning, Chris. I know that this opportunity to meet with North Highlands came by way of our business partner, Trace3. Can you share a little bit about how you got started and when you were introduced to North Highland?
Yeah, sure. Part of the role here that we do collectively as a team at BCM One is to really engage with strategic partners like Trace3. So really what we try to do is enhance both values from both sides of the fence. So as we expanded our relationship with NASA at Trace3 and doing some research and some account mapping, we quickly found clients that had this type of a need from a phone system perspective and a collaboration perspective. So specifically North Highlands, looking at a team solution, Jason articulated sort of some of the challenges, which is what we see very often. So we really just kind of zoned in on North Highlands and got to meet the team and help them solve the business solution and just continue to expand our relationship with Trace3 and do that across the board, really on both sides, right? So we find areas where Trace3 can help the BCM One clients as well. So just it's a great relationship, and we just continue to build from here.
Thank you. Jason, from your side, what were the main criteria or characteristics for choosing a partner or partners for this deployment?
Honestly, it was price point. with a close second being that it had to work with Microsoft Teams. We needed a simple, effective solution that worked well for the entire company.
How important was global footprint to this project?
It was extremely important. We're a global company. I needed that solution to be able to work in my London office, my US office, all over the place.
Excellent. All right, so you had a challenge, a solution that was needed for your voice project in North Highland. You chose a platform, Microsoft Teams. You chose two partners, essentially Trace3 and BCM One, us. Now we get down to the implementation, right? So, Chris, I'll start with you. From your perspective within the walls of BCM One, how did the rollout go and the project management side affect the experience?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm obviously biased working here at BCM One, but I mean, really, I've never seen activations and implementations go so quick and easy. But really, if you look at the technology with Microsoft Operator Connect and the steps to activate said services, it's very simple, right? So clients looking for operators like BCM within the Teams tenant, it took us a matter of days to set up numbers and call sessions for Jason and Tina to start testing. And I really think that helped us drive the sales process, showing our value, and played a critical role with Jason making his decision to move forward with us, and really just got a chance to test and work with our implementation service delivery teams to kind of see how they're going to be treated moving forward. But from that point on, once we get the services up and working, it's really just about a number reporting process, which of course we manage from our side as well with Jason and team. So from that perspective, I think it was very critical in showing all of our clients, including Jason, how it works before they go into a contractual stage.
Great. Uh, Jason, I know Chris made it sound amazing and simple, but we all know what can go wrong, will go wrong in this business, specifically telephony and IT. From your perspective, were there any unforeseen challenges? And if there were, how did we handle them?
Our familiarity with Microsoft Teams platform made the implementation like pretty straightforward. The BCM support team simplified just about everything. It was a very pleasant experience. My engineers, I think, only had like one or two questions to get everything set up. Did the test. The test went very well. But as you know, if there's something that will go wrong in telecom, it will. I think we had a couple of hiccups during the actual porting process, but the BCM One support team got everything up and running within the maintenance window, and my engineers were extremely happy, which also made our users very happy. Nobody missed any phone calls.
Excellent. All right. So fast forward now 6 or 7 months, the impact on you, your IT team, and the end users. Can you share a little bit about that, Jason?
The biggest impact, like I was talking before, has been price point. I think I've seen a 66% reduction in the US and a 70% reduction in my cost operating each month, which is absolutely fantastic. The call quality is great. There's no change in from any of the services that we're using before. Telephony is just operating the way that it's supposed to work, and everybody's extremely happy.
Excellent. So Chris, kind of that first request for services has been delivered. Sounds like it's successful. Where do you see the partnership with North Highland growing from here, and what value can you bring in the future?
I think when you look across the ecosystem of what BCM One and Pure IP has to offer from a product perspective, this gives North Highland and all of our clients, quite frankly, options to fold new offices, new locations, new companies if there's mergers, acquisitions, et cetera, into their technology stack because we have the connectivity into Teams, WebEx, Zoom, contact center platforms as well. So we have the entire ecosystem covered to support multiple solutions so they have an easier path to integrate newer locations or companies into their technology stack. Um, Again, whether it be all on Microsoft or different cloud solutions, it can be within the same environment. So I think that's a big value add moving forward.
So we're here for the long haul. Jason, just coming around to the finale here. A couple things for you. Firstly, with regards to the next project, what keeps you up at night as an IT leader, or what's the next challenge that you face within North Highland?
I don't think you can go anywhere in technology right now without looking at AI. I think that keeps a lot of us up at night. think top of mind for me right now is how do we use it to make our solutions better? How do I make my job easier? I think tools like Claude Code and Cursor are helping drive productivity up, taking things that would take way too much time to do and implement them much sooner. I think the biggest thing for me is like as a person, how is that power consumption for the world going to work and look? I think that's an interesting landscape that we're going to all feel over the next couple of years.
Definitely, without a doubt. With regards to this product and the challenge that you faced a year ago or so, for the millions of listeners to this interview, I'm sure there's some IT leaders out there. What's the advice you would give somebody who's facing the same challenge for their voice and UC platform?
Number one, it's always pick the right partner. For us, it was Trace3 bringing BCM One in. I think choosing the right partner makes the journey well worth it. It makes it easy. Even when there's challenges, everybody gets together and collaborates and figures out the problem and puts in the solution.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason, for your partnership in your business and your time. Chris, thank you for providing your perspective from within the walls of BCM One. At BCM One, we definitely take pride in delivering and designing and deploying global voice solutions specifically powered by Microsoft Teams Operator Connect. If you'd like to know more about the full suite of services we offer under BCM One or our enterprise voice solutions, please reach out or visit bcm1.com. Thank you and have a great day.
Thanks all. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, guys.